Hello and welcome to today's session of nutrition in plants. So in this session we will be talking mostly about nutrients and nutrition. We all have food. We have breakfast, we have lunches, we have dinners. And we can also notice that all the animals around us require food. The ants, the rats, the bigger animals like cows, elephants, they all eat something all the time. If you have pets like dogs or cats, you also need to feed them regularly so that they remain healthy. So we can conclude that all the animals require food. But what about plants? Plants also require food. After all, they are living things too, and all the living things require food. So, what are the things that we are going to learn in this session? Well, first thing is, what is the ultimate source of food? What are the nutrients? What is nutrition? And what is the food making process in the plants? So let us start with the most basic thing, food. Food is essential for all living organisms, both plants and animals. Plants can make their food themselves, but animals, including humans, cannot. They get it from plants or animals that eat the plants. Thus, humans and animals are directly or indirectly dependent on plants for food. So, plants can make their own food in the presence of sunlight, whereas animals, such as humans, depend on plants for their food. So, we eat fruits, vegetables, grains. All these kinds of food come from directly from the plants. We also get our food from animals. We drink milk, we eat eggs, we eat meat. All these things come from animals. But those animals from which we get our food, like cows give us milk, hens give us egg, animals like goats give us meat. These animals are dependent on plant for their food. So we can say that all the animals, including humans, depend on plants directly or indirectly for their food. So now let's talk about nutrients. Well, nutrients are the components of food that are necessary for our body. Carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals are different types of nutrients. So, what is the function of these nutrients? Well, the nutrients enable the living organism to 1. Build their bodies. So, a small lion or a human baby grows into an adult. It is mainly because it gets its nutrients like proteins, fats from its food, and which help these babies to build their bodies to become an adult. They'll grow and repair the damaged part of their bodies. So in our life we get so many injuries, we cut ourselves, we might meet accidents, but we may mostly recover from those kind of incidents. It is due to these nutrients like again protein and fats help us repair our damaged parts of the body. And third, provide the energy to carry out life processes. So there are a lot of life processes that we continuously execute, like moving, breathing, digesting the food. All these require some of the nutrients mentioned above. So now what is nutrition? Nutrition is the mode of taking food by an organism and its utilization by the body. There are two modes of nutrition. A. Autotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition is the mode of nutrition in which organisms make food themselves from simple substances. Therefore, plants are called autotrophs. So, we see that plants are able to create their own food using some of the materials available around them, and hence they are called autotrophs because they make their food themselves. The next category of nutrition is heterotrophic nutrition. Animals and most other organisms take in ready-made food prepared by plants, and hence they are called as heterotrophs. So, point to be taken from here is plants are autotrophs and animals are heterotrophs. Now, food making process in the plants. Leaves are called the food factories of the plants. And why is that? This is because the synthesis of food in plants occur in the leaves. So this is a simple diagrammatic representation how leaves prepare the plant or how leaves prepare the food. So leaves require water which enters from the stem. It has small holes called stomata from which carbon dioxide enter, and in the presence of sunlight it creates food, and as a result oxygen is released which comes out through the stomata, and the food that is prepared is sent to the other parts of the plant. Therefore, all the raw materials should reach leaf for the preparation of the food. So, what are the raw materials that we require? Water and minerals present in soil are absorbed by the roots and transported to leaves by the stem. Carbon dioxide from the air is taken in through tiny pores present on the surface of the leaves. These pores are surrounded by guard cells, and these small pores are called stomata. So what have we learned in this session? 1. Plants can make their food, but animals and including humans cannot. Nutrients are the components of food that are necessary for our body. Nutrition is the mode of taking food by an organism and its utilization by the body. And there are two modes of nutrition, A. Autotrophic nutrition and B. Heterotrophic nutrition. And we have also seen how leaves play an important role in preparing food for the plant. So leaves are called the food factories of the plant, and the synthesis of food occurs in synthesis of food in plants occur in the leaves. So that's all for this session. Thank you.